You know, if the rest of America, which is black America in part, okay, had the same agenda, and that is to make it home, instead of trying to make a point, trying to make a video for social media, trying to race bait these police officers, if they had the same agenda as police officers, and that is to make it home to their loved ones at the end of the day, or at the end of shift, this world would be so much different. And it's true, this world would be so much different. The idiotic thing, as I see about with this video, is that it's completely justified because, first of all, Philando Castile had a very a big problem with authority. That's the number one thing. He had a big problem with authority. He didn't like to listen to anybody. Second of all, he was breaking the law and driving without brake lights, okay? So he's breaking the law and he has a problem with authority. The police officer was very respectful when he got pulled over. He said, all right, I'm just letting you know I got a firearm on me. First of all, the police officer said, license, insurance, and registration, right? License, insurance, and registration. He gave him a little bit of a headache about that, right? So the cop got a little nervous, okay? And he said, license, insurance, registration. He said, I'm just letting you know I got a firearm on me. What did the cop say? The cop said, don't reach for it. Don't reach for it. Don't reach for it. Don't. Boom, 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 boom. And that was it. So obviously, the police officer told him, don't reach for it. But he decided to do it anyway because he was trying to make a point to the cop. Philando Castile was pissed off because of the traffic stop. I'm sure his girl was egging him on as well. And now you see what happens. The character in which a man portrays is that by which he will be judged. Okay? You carry yourself like a gangster, like a non-contributing member of society. You carry yourself as like a menace to society, and you're going to be treated as the character in which you portray. Okay? It comes down to the character in which you portray. This shooting, along with thousands of other ones, have nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with police officer shooting and killing a black man or unarmed black man. It has everything to do with, for some reason, black men blaming everyone for their problems, feeling that they don't have to listen to anybody, which the problem with that is because 96% of African American kids don't have a father. They never listened to their mom. They ran all over their mother. Okay? So they never had a father figure. So when a police officer and encounters a black man or, you know, a young African American man, 9 times out of 10, that man did not grow up with a father. And 9 times out of 10, that police officer is literally the only authority figure that has ever held that young man accountable. And you know, as well as I do, we've all grown up, we've been spanked, we've been chastised, but that's the way we grew up because we had fathers and we had people that cared about us, that loved us, that gave us punishments, that punished us out of love for us and out of love for our well-being and our future. But a lot of young black men have no fathers. They never grew up with any fathers. Never grew up with any role model. So the time when people say, why are black men so angry? Why are they have such a big problem with authority? Because they never had one. They never had authority figure. That's why young black men aren't graduating from high school. They're not graduating from college. They're getting locked up. They're having problems within the criminal justice system because they never had a role model. They never had a role model. And I think it's absolutely important for people to realize the character in which a man portrays is that by which he will be judged. I don't have problems with police officers. I don't have problem with Secret Service. I don't have problem with security guards. I don't have problem with my college campus security. I don't have problems with my college professors. I don't have problems with, my school resource officers. I don't have problems. And I don't get treated as I'm a menace to society. I don't get treated as I'm a threat because I don't portray that type of character. I portray a character of a man that is humble, that is respectable, that even though I might not agree with the situation, I'm still going to respect you and I'm going to respect your authority. The character in which a man portrays is that by which he will be judged. And just to say, once again, that I, as an African American, I've been pulled over numerous times by the police, anywhere from multi-million-dollar neighborhoods to poverty-stricken slums to redneck hillbilly country roads. Most times while being armed, okay? Sometimes while being most times while being armed, sometimes with even more than one gun. And I've never had a problem. Nothing has ever gone violent, okay? Why? Because I made one choice and one choice only, and that was to respect their authority, no matter how I felt about the situation. I would rather leave humble with a handshake than leave lifeless in a body bag. Okay? I'd rather be scorned by 6 than carried by 12. If the police officers have one main goal, and that's to make it home to their loved ones at the end of the day or at the end of shift. If the rest of America, Black America in part, had the same agenda, and that is to make it home to their loved ones at the end of shift, to make it home to their family at the end of shift, instead of race baiting, instead of taunting these police officers, trying to get something on social media, if they had the same agenda that these police officers do, and that is to make it home to their loved ones, at the end of shift or at the end of the day, this world would be so much different. Take care. God bless. Thanks for tuning in. God bless you. God bless us. God bless the administration in Washington and their efforts in reaching the communities and underserved communities. And may God continue to bless the United States of America. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Take care. God bless.